Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the long-awaited kids full face makeup challenge. Now I don't know how I'm going to go, purely because the products are pretty much shit, and I'm sorry if that offends you if you use these products, but yeah, I mean they're literally like $2 from Kmart and they're classified as kids makeup, so I couldn't find any primer, but that's about it. So everything else is pretty good, so we'll just go with that and see how we go. Okay, so my hair's all tied up. Now let's start off with, let's do foundation. So we've got this Love Flawless foundation in the shade Dark. Now I don't think this is going to be my shade at all. I mean, we're just going to hope for the best and see what happens. So I'm just going to put a little bit on. Kind of looks like good coverage. I mean, I'm scared my skin's going to literally have an allergic reaction to this and break out, but who knows. Now also, we couldn't find any... It's alright, I'm going to make it work. Couldn't find any kids makeup brushes, like, at all. So, sorry about that. You know what? I never thought I'd say this about a $2 foundation, but this coverage is actually pretty good. Definitely not my colour, but I think this is the first time I'm not actually doing my eyebrows first, but it's a bit hard to do your eyebrows first when you don't have really any good eyebrow utensils. So I'm just gonna go in with some powder after and see how that goes. When I first watched one of these, I was like, this is gonna be way too hard to do, especially because my skin is so pigmented and like kids makeup isn't actually that pigmented, but this actually isn't that bad, so I'm going pretty well here. As I said, definitely not my colour, but yellow. This is looking very dewy, which is totally okay, I'm cool with that. But we couldn't find any concealer to highlight with because kids don't generally have concealer, it's not really a thing. So this is a lighter shade of foundation, and the reason why I use the dark one is because then if I use this one, then I wouldn't be able to highlight at all. We all know I love a strong as fuck highlight. So this is the same brand. This was $2 as well, and I'm just gonna be highlighting my, you know, high points of my face. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight in for it. I feel like this is not gonna end well, guys. This is not gonna end well at all. God, this really brings out the pores in like your whole face. Like you can really see these pores happening up in here, can't you? Okay, so I've literally just plugged that in all the areas of my face where I'm highlighting the areas, and I'm just gonna do a little bit across my eyelids just to like prime for the shadow today, and I really don't know how this eyeshadow is gonna go. I just hope it really works out. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender again and attempt to blend this out. That actually doesn't look that bad, eh? Wait until the powder goes on though, that's gonna be a whole new story. Either gonna pull it off or it's gonna go patchy. Now, to bake my under eyes today, we all know I love to bake, so I've actually got this LOL face powder. This is also from Kmart, and it's quite a light shade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna scratch some off with the end of a sharp object, so it turns into like a loose powder so I can bake under my eyes. I don't know if it's going to be better or worse to do this, but I'm just going to give it a shot and see what happens. So I'm just going to dip in with my beauty blender straight onto that and pack it on under my eyes. That looks pretty good to me. I think that's worked quite well actually. I'm also just going to be taking a little bit more of that powder and just popping it over my highlighted T-zone areas. Now to set the rest of my face, this is like a darker sort of face powder. This is the brand Love, I don't even know. And I'm just gonna set the rest of my foundation with this and hope for the best. That's literally all this tutorial challenge is gonna be. Me saying and hope for the best. Let's just hope the end result is somewhat presentable. Face feels so disgusting. Like it just feels fucked. Now to bronze and I guess contour my face a little bit, I'm going to be using this Be Indulged bronzer. This is also from Kmart. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and once again hope for the motherfucking best. What the fuck? That is literally a hot red bronzer. What even happened to the foundation down here? It's literally gone too. What the fuck? I'm not kidding, this is so much harder than I thought it would be. Oh, shitty ass dick. How's it looking, guys? Back at home, how's it looking? I'm just gonna run this bronzer all down my neck so it kind of matches up with my horrifically matched foundation. I feel like this is kind of like a nice bronzer. It's very... I mean, I kind of take that back. I'm actually just gonna take that bronzer again and see if I can contour the sides of my nose just slightly, just so it doesn't look as you know, monstrous and Shrekish. Fucking do the eyebrows right now, Bindi. Coming out. Coming out, Bindi. So, let's move on to my eyebrows. And we're going to be using the LOL brow powder. I feel like I've got quite a bit of a good feeling about this one, you know? I'm just going to take the lightest shade out of this. Tap her off, you know, give her a tap. Tap, tap, hey. And I'm just... Actually, I need to brush these eyebrows first. We have a kid's eye brush here. Eyebrow brush. I'm just going to have to use my finger like this. Like this. I was going in with that lighter shade at the front of my eyebrows. Okay guys, so I've just zoomed you in a little bit so you can see a touch better. I don't know if you really want to be up close when it's this challenge going down, but I mean, deal with it. Because the closer the better, you know? Now I'm just going to go in with the darker shade right here and kind of just pop it along. Kind of have a bad feeling about this now. Like I feel like it's just going to turn to shit, eh? I'm actually just going to change my brush up and get a smaller one just to do the edge, the end part of my brow. Now it's not very pigmented, so the end of my eyebrow is kind of looking a little bit fucked up. But I mean, that's fine. We can just go with it. That eyebrow doesn't look that bad, does it? Okay, I'm just going to do this one. Try and get it as even as I can. Just remember, eyebrows are meant to be sisters and not motherfucking twins. These are probably the nicest brows that I've done in quite a while, to be honest. I mean, take a look at this. Not too bad, eh? So I'm actually pretty impressed with how my eyebrows have turned out just using this little baby right here. We're gonna do like this, like this. To start off with my eyes, I'm just gonna be going back into that Be Indulge bronzer to kind of use as like a bit of a transition going on up in here, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm just gonna be dipping into that, and I'm just gonna be sweeping that into my crease area. So I'm just gonna keep blending that out, and this bronzer is actually blending out quite nicely actually, so pretty impressed with this. Wait till you get onto the eyeshadows though, that is gonna be where the real hassle starts. I can already feel it in me waters. The eyeshadow that I'm kind of working with today is this piece of shit right here with no black in there. I'm just going to be going in with this dark brown color right here. And I'm going to just be placing that on the outer V. Is that working or is it not? Yeah, I feel like it's working. Somewhat working. Okay, so I'm just going to be putting that all through my crease area and kind of pulling it through. It's actually working quite well, you know. I'm not complaining about this. I'm just taking that brush that I used before with the bronzer on it just to blend out that darker brown colour that I've just laid down on the outer V. Now moving on to my under eyes today, I'm going to be going back with that bronzer once again and just taking a little brush and I'm just going to go in with that and I'm just going to go straight on in under my eye. It's always so hard to do this and talk at the same time. If you've tried it, you know what I mean. And then I'm just going to be blending that bronzer down a little bit. Just to smoke out that lower lash line. So now, just finishing off the under eye area, I'm just going to be taking a little flat top brush and that darker shade of brown once again. And I'm just going to be going in my lower lash line with that. Now, I'm going to be doing a winged liner today using this Love Felt Tip Eyeliner Black Pen. And this is also from Kmart. That is what it's like. Wish me luck. So I'm just going to go straight in for the jugular with this and I'm not going to talk. So just bear with me, guys. I'm actually pretty impressed with how that eyeliner looks. Now to get the other one even is going to be where it all goes downhill. Bindi, stop talking now. Uh-oh, I fucked that up so bad. This felt tip liner is probably one of the blackest eyeliners that I've ever used. I'm actually really impressed with this. I might keep this one and use it for later. I'm actually just going to take this black tip felt liner and run it through my waterline and kind of underneath. Hope it doesn't give me like a reaction because it is a $2 liner, but it should be okay. Now whilst that liner is still a bit wet, I'm just going to see if I can blend it down a little bit. So I'm pretty sure that is the best that we're going to get with the eyeliner today. It kind of feels a little bit weird in my waterline. I probably shouldn't have done it, but it's for the video, so who cares? So now for mascara, this is also from Be Indulged. Let's see how this baby goes. This mascara is not actually that bad for however much it was. Oh, it came in that pack. It was like $10 to $15. It's actually not that bad. For my eyelashes today, kids obviously don't really have eyelashes, but I still want to put them on because can't go a look without lashes. So I'm just going to throw these on and I'll be right back. This is the blush I'm going to be using. This is from Be Indulged as well. It's basically all from Be Indulged. And I'm just going to go in with a shit ton of that, because I know I won't be pigmented at all, and I mean, I guessed right. Put that on the apples and my cheeks and kind of bring it back. So the last thing I need to do today is my lips, and this is some shitty lip gloss that I found in Kmart once again. So couldn't find a lip liner or anything, so straight in for the jugular. This is going to be so gross. Oh my god, the colour is rank. Don't like this at all. Now, I would obviously use setting spray too, but couldn't find any of that in the kids section either. So this is what you got. So this is the final finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it somewhat entertaining. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!